Hi guys, welcome to AlwaysGamestV. I'm Roger Knowles and welcome to episode 4 of The Coffee Break. This is basically a series of videos which I do whenever I can get around to them. Pretty much covers what we've been up to on the channel and me thanking you guys a lot. And there'll be a lot of thanking this episode, mainly due to the fact we've hit 100 subscribers. Whenever I don't ever put my thumb up like that, I always do that, which freaks people out, like how, look, I just put it against my hoodie, but how bendy my thumbs are. It reminds me from the episode of Simpsons when groundskeeper Willie goes, I can't ever use my index fingers when he does that, because I've played so many years of Space Invaders and the pretty addictive video game. Anyway, totally, literally 30 seconds in and I'm off topic. What was I going to say? Yes, 100 subscribers, which was my first ever goal of what I wanted to do on YouTube, was get to 100 subscribers at 3 digits, and I've done it. Thank you so much. Thanks to you guys. And actually, at this present moment, we're on 133 subscribers, which is brilliant. I guess, like for a lot of other channels, that's not a lot. It's not a lot of subscribers, but for me, it's a lot. I'm really, really chuffed. So thank you so much for coming to watch the videos and wanting to stick around to see what else I can do. So it's been a little while since I've done one of these coffee break episodes. It was the end of January, I think. Might be in the beginning of February actually, because I did a competition on the last coffee break and then did one at the beginning of February to announce the winners of that competition, and we're going to do another one today. Another competition just to say thank you so much for getting me to 100 subscribers, and we'll be doing that competition at the end of this video. What do I need to cover first before we get to that? I've got a few notes here. So this channel has come into its own since the beginning of this year. It actually started properly back in last July, but the videos that I was doing, I didn't really know what direction I wanted to take the channel. I think I've decided to figure it out now, and it's actually gone back to my first ever original idea that I wanted to do, which was to pretty much do news. I wanted to cover as many news and do reviews on the channel as much as possible. Initially then it sort of evolved into me just doing snippet videos of me playing video games, which I didn't find overly fulfilling for the channel, and you guys didn't seem to really want to watch them, which is fine, because everybody has their own little thing, and I wanted to do news from the start. And then I eventually did the first ever news update video, which was for Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, which you guys seem to really like, and then it's just gone and snowballed from there. And I've seen a vast increase in viewers and subscribers, and yeah, it's just become something so much more. So really, I feel like the channel hasn't, like I said, come into its own since the beginning of January, the first this year. So yeah, so this is really good. We've seen such an increase of traffic in the last few months, which is brilliant. Like I said, we've really increased the amount of news update videos that are going out. We're following Alien Isolation, Watch Dogs, Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, and I did a news update for The Last of Us Remastered, which is coming out on PlayStation 4. Did just the one news update for that, but hopefully we'll be doing more videos to follow that. And we'll branch out into other video games once we've found time to be able to follow more. There's tons on my list that I want to follow, such as Destiny, Dying Light, and a couple of others which are coming out, such as Dragon Age as well, which I think they've just announced the release date for that, which is 7th of October as well, I think. So there's a fair few video games that I do want to follow on the news update and give out a consistent flow to keep you guys informed what's going on with them. But due to it running up towards summer, the news does start to get a little bit quiet. It does it every year. It's the drought time, or it's about to become the drought time for video games. So the news starts to dry up slightly. What this gives a chance for us to do in this time period is come up with some new shows and to test them and see if you guys like them. And we've got a few listed down of what we want to do, and they should start coming and be made hopefully in the next few weeks. They should start appearing on the channel, and going on how many people view them goes on whether or not we're going to keep making them. So the news update videos are still going to be released, of course, but whenever games developers want to release information on the games that we're following. just giving you a rundown on the situation with the podcast. We hope, well, presently it seems to be every 2 to 3 weeks we do a AlwaysGamesTV podcast. We did try to improve the audio quality of the podcast, but we bought a USB mixer and it didn't work. We got some microphones for it and it just, I spent about 15 hours trying to do that and it just, no, could not get it to work. No matter what I did, I had a problem with drivers on it and it just I can't even explain what went wrong with it. Yeah, so anyway, we got our money back, which is fantastic on that. And so I spent a fair few hours focusing on the software that we use at the moment to record the podcast, and I've managed to tweak it to make it even better and much more of a higher quality. So you should hopefully hear that in the podcasts coming up. And the last couple actually have been a little bit better quality in production. So hopefully you'll see more of that happening. And plus they'll be coming into once you've had them as audio podcasts, we should be turning them into a video podcast as well in some point in the future. So that's something to keep an eye out for. So, thank you so much for watching this coffee break so far. You got to the point where we get to do the competition now. So again, this is just to say thank you so much for subscribing and being a part of what I'm trying to do, and what I've got a few friends now. We're going to try and group together to make AlwaysGamesTV even bigger and hopefully improve on the content which is already being released. So the competition is for Splinter Blacklist on the PC. You will need a PC that can run this game and Steam as well. It's going to be distributed as a Steam code. To be able to enter this competition, you simply need to be subscribed to the channel and to answer this simple question. What was Tom Clancy's first book that was released and published? What was the first Tom Clancy book released and published? Just leave your answer in the comments below and I will run down through the comments in 2 weeks time and see who is a subscriber, of course, and who has left the correct answer. And I will somehow try and contact you through YouTube. I'll message you, private message you or something like that, and then we'll arrange emailing and I will email you the Steam code through. So this is for the Splinter Blacklist on the PC. Again guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for staying by and subscribing, and I will speak to you, well, on the next coffee break in 2 weeks time, but I'm sure there'll be a few more videos going up on a few other things that we'll do. See you later guys.